Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here, and today we've got a lot to go over, okay? Because today's video is going to be all about the Sephora Spring Savings event. So this is the event that happens, I believe it's twice a year, and you're able to get a bunch of discounts off of items at Sephora. So in this video, I'm gonna be running down with you guys my favorite products. Like, these are my favorite things that are sold at Sephora, and I really honestly think that if you buy any of these, you'll be super happy. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. I feel a little vampy today because I am wearing a really cool lipstick color. I always wanted to have one of these really dark grungy lip colors, and yeah, I finally got one. I don't know if you guys are like this, but when you put on a lip color and it's like super out of the norm for you, you kind of feel like a different person. So yeah, I don't know, I feel weird. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into this video. We got lots and lots of stuff to go over. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit subscribe, join the channel. I would love to see you again, and let's start it right now. First thing I want to share with you guys before we get into all of these goodies that I have in front of me that I'm really hoping that I do not hit and knock over onto the floor. Done that before and I really don't want to, but I want to share with you guys this little guy that's sitting right behind me. So a PR company contacted me last week about sending me these really cool roses, and I said, you know what, that sounds really fun. So they sent over this bouquet of roses, guys. The company is called Rose Forever, and it's a company out of New York. They create these different types of bouquets of roses, and these roses last a year. They use natural oils to preserve the roses, so the roses will actually stay good for a whole year. They come in different sizes. You can get a round one, you can get a square one, and I just thought that these were just so cool. So when they contacted me and wanted to send me one, I was like, sure, that sounds beautiful. I would love to have roses sitting behind me for a whole year that don't go bad, and they're literally real roses. And they even smell good. They did offer me a code. I don't get anything from it. But if you guys are interested in buying roses that last a year, they did offer me a code. It's Christina B15 when you shop the link down below from Rose Forever. But yeah, I did want to give this a shout out because when they did send it to me, I was like, wow, that's really pretty. And that is going to look beautiful in my background for an entire year, which is awesome. Now let's go ahead and let's get into this. I have so much stuff in front of me. I really hope that I don't leave something out, guys. Anytime I do these videos, sometimes I do end up missing stuff. So if I do miss anything, check below. I'm gonna link everything we talk about today, and if I left something out of the video that I wanted to include and I forgot, I will link it down below so you guys can see it. So we have to go over the dates really quick. The 20% off for Rouge members is gonna start on April 9th and it's gonna end on April 19th. VIB for 15% off, you can start on April 13th and you end on the 19th as well. And Insiders, you get 10% off and you start on April 15th and you also end on the 19th. So that is when the entire sale starts. Everything will be linked and all the information I could find will be down below for you guys in case you want to know more. So here's the thing, guys. I'm not a huge primer person. I know that they help to make your makeup last longer and all that good stuff, but I'm just not a huge primer person. I've actually been using serums more than primers, but the serums that I use, they actually don't sell them at Sephora. So the only primer that I have used consistently from Sephora that is really good is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I do have to say this is a fantastic primer. I use this as like a filling primer. I kind of like use it to fill up little spots on my skin because it does kind of give you more of a smoothing effect, and it's like a pore filler. And that's kind of what I use this for. With primers and all these other products, sometimes I'm really careful because I do have acne prone skin, so I tend to like steer away from putting a lot of liquids on the skin, but that one I definitely have never had a problem with, and it's the best primer, especially for pore filling. For foundations, guys, this was hard because there has been a few foundations that have released that I have actually really liked, okay? But when I was kind of like narrowing this down to what I would recommend, this was not easy, okay? But these are like products that I definitely think would work for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people would enjoy. So the first one, let's start off with the lightest coverage. I think that the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue is the best tinted moisturizer. So if you're on the market for a tinted moisturizer, this is where you should go. This is the best. I wear it in Ginger 06. If you're my skin tone, the perfect color for me. I don't have to do anything, like it literally blends into my skin and it doesn't give me any white cast. Beautiful. You guys have asked me which was my favorite. At the end, it ended up being that one. It's the one I always grab. So if we want to move up a little bit of coverage, but we still want to have like that healthy skin look, the one that I would recommend is the Rare Beauty foundation. This is a serum foundation. It goes on very lightweight on the skin. You can add more coverage, you can wear less coverage depending on how you want to wear this product, but I love the way this looks on my skin, okay? So this gives me a very natural, very healthy look to my skin. I also really love the feeling on the skin. I don't know what it is inside of this product, but I guess because it's serum, it kind of like just sinks in the skin, and my skin loves this foundation. So I wear it in CS0B1. All of the colors will also be linked down below, but that is one of my favorite go-to, like everyday kind of foundations if I'm going somewhere that I want a little bit more coverage. So now we have two more foundations. This is, guys, I'm telling you, there's been a lot of good base products lately, but if we move up in coverage, so now we're already at a medium coverage and a pretty decent medium coverage, the LYS foundation is phenomenal. Okay, I love this foundation. I love the way it looks on my skin. I love the price point. I think from all of the ones that I'm going to show you today, if you're on a budget and you just want a good foundation, just go for this. This is so good. It looks flawless on the skin. It gives you a nice medium coverage. You can even build this up to a full coverage and you look really, really, really good. So I'm literally loving this foundation. This is phenomenal, okay? Price point is amazing, the lasting power, and also the way it looks on camera or in photography is beautiful. The color match MG5 is perfect for my skin tone. It is literally one of my favorite foundations right now. It is so beautiful. So I also want to give an honorable mention to this product because this is so good too. The Huda Beauty Stick Foundation is so good, okay? Now, I like this product more than her new Luminous Matte Foundation just because I feel like this one gives you a very, very good coverage, but at the same time, it feels so lightweight on the skin and it almost looks more skin-like. This is a fantastic product. When I use this, I actually blend it out now with a little bit of rose water because it just makes my skin look like, I don't know, it looks so much like skin, but it gives you like a filter. So the color I wear it in is Latte, and I have to tell you guys, this is also really, really phenomenal. So if you want something that maybe is not a liquid format, you want something that you could throw in your bag and take it with you different places, you can use it on the go. You can also use it as spot concealer. This is a fantastic product that I really, really, really love. The last foundation I want to mention to you guys that I know 100% I love, and this will be the highest, most expensive one. This one also gives you a medium to, I mean, you could build this up to full, is the Shiseido Synchro Skin. Honestly, I love this so much. This is not the new one. The new one I actually want to try. I think that might be in my products that I want to pick up during the sale video, but this is the original one. The Synchro Skin Foundation is absolutely stunning. It looks so good on my skin. It smooths over wrinkles. It's amazing for mature skin. It literally is beautiful, okay? Looks amazing on camera, has no flashback. It's just one of those foundations that's a go-to for me. When I'm going out at night, this is what I would wear. Haven't gone out at night for a long time, so I've actually been pulling this out just to wear it on camera because I love it so much. So those are all the Complexion products that I could totally vouch for. There is a newbie that I just finished picking up. This is the Foundation Balm, the Good Apple. This gives you amazing full coverage, okay? The color that I got is not my right tone. It didn't look off on camera, but in person, I looked pretty white. Another thing is this is a balm. If you have acne prone skin, I believe this might break you out a little bit because I only used this one time and I got a few breakouts on my chin. I need to keep playing with this, but the reason I'm mentioning it here is because this is a very hyped up product. And it's beautiful. If you guys want full coverage and you want a lightweight foundation that literally feels like you hardly have makeup on, but you're wearing a super full coverage, like flawless skin look, this does that. But if you have acne prone skin, I would say be a little careful. It's not like in my recommendations right now just because I haven't used it enough. And also I did have those little breakouts, so I'm not sure. So I want to mention this too. So Charlotte Tilbury has the Flawless Filter product. This is such a cool product. I use this underneath certain parts of my skin. So like I'll put it around my nose area and a little bit on my forehead. I literally feel like this product does make you look flawless, okay? It gives you a real filtered look. I don't like to use this on its own. I wouldn't use it on its own. It's too glowy for my taste. Maybe your skin has dulled out over time and you want to add a little bit more glowiness to your skin. This product does that amazing, okay? So I'm obsessed with this. I would say pick up the mini. I mean, I don't see a reason to pick up the big one unless you really feel like this is something you're going to use all the time. But test out the smaller version. See if you like it. That's what I've been doing. The full one's a lot of product, you know? You have to like commit to it. But okay, all right, so let's get into some concealers. So before I tell you guys my favorite concealers sold at Sephora, I need to tell you about the best under eye corrector. I talk about this a lot, but I love this product. Somebody recommended this to me and it is beautiful. It's amazing. So this is from Bobbi Brown. This is the corrector and I have it in light to medium bisque. This is the best under eye corrector, guys. This is 100 times better than the Becca corrector. This is just such a good corrector. If you guys see how much product I have used out of this, I'm probably going to pick up a spare because I know I'm going to go through this really quickly. I use this every day. Every single day. I grab a little bit of it and I put it on the blue areas and a little bit in the inner portion of the eye. You guys know the inner portion, you can get a little bit of that blue tone. Some people do, some people don't. And right around here, you can get it. If you have mature skin and you have lines under your eyes, this doesn't go into your lines. I don't know what kind of witchcraft is in this product, but it does wonders for my under eyes. I don't exaggerate using it. I just put it on the spots that is needed and then I cover it with concealer and it literally can make me be able to use any concealer I want because this does the color correcting for me. I'm not relying on the concealer to conceal my under eyes, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just using the concealer now as a brightening and just like a finishing touch. This is heaven sent, and I would recommend it to anybody who has any discoloration, or even if you have more mature skin and you've been looking for something to use, try it. I think you will love it. When it comes to concealers, I'm going to show you guys 3. Okay, so the first one is from Rare Beauty. This is a really good concealer. Now, if you have dark circles, this is a very lightweight concealer, so it doesn't really 100% conceal your dark circles. But if you do a trick like what I do is I use this Bobbi Brown corrector to just cover the darkness, and then I use this lightweight concealer under my eyes. It literally makes my under eyes look flawless because I'm not overdoing it or caking up my under eyes. So nothing is getting into fine lines. It literally looks more smooth. It just looks a lot better. So this is like my daily concealer. I can use this with my tinted moisturizers, with my lightweight foundations, and it looks amazing. I don't have raccoon eyes at the end of the night because my foundation was lighter than my concealer. This is a beautiful concealer. Absolutely stunning. And I don't even set it. I don't know if it's the corrector that kind of like helps it set, but I don't set it. You know, that's all going to be like your skin though. Some people need to set their under eyes. When I start to move up in coverage, my next favorite concealer sold at Sephora, Shiseido. The Synchro Skin Concealer is so good. I've gone through 3 bottles of this concealer. It is kind of small, but I think it has like the same amount as every other concealer, and I have it in 202 Light. This is the best concealer. It just really works wonders underneath the eyes. So I've set this and I haven't set this. I feel like unset, it looks better than set. When I set it, I feel like it gets a little dry. So I like it unset, and I'm somebody who doesn't love to set my under eyes. So this right here, beautiful product, very high coverage and really nice. The next one is one that I think universally a lot of people will love. If you're looking for like that flawless under eye look, I haven't found another concealer that is as good as the Too Faced one. Like, this product is good. This is the Multi-Scope Concealer from Too Faced, the Born This Way concealer. This is good, okay? This looks amazing under the eyes, and it is a heavier concealer. So if you're going for more of the medium to full coverage look, this is the type of concealer you could put under your lids and it looks amazing. The color I have is off, so I usually end up mixing this with another concealer just to make it match me. Once I get lower on this, I am going to purchase this in my right shade because I love this. This product is beautiful. So yeah, those are the concealers that I would totally 100% recommend. Like, they're just amazing. I only have 2 powders to recommend, and that's because I'm just not a huge powder person, okay? What I use all over my skin lately, and I've been using this even more than the next product I'll show you guys, is the Hourglass Ambient Palettes. These are the ones that come with the 3 different colors in it. So what you do is you kind of just like mix your brush into all 3 of these and just put it over the skin. This is not going to give you a bronze. Like, it literally doesn't bronze my skin hardly anything. It just gives it a little bit of life, but it doesn't really give me a bronze. I still need to go in with a bronzer, but what this product does good is it gives you like a sheen to the skin. It makes your skin look really pretty. So I actually love the formulation of these products. Now, the one that I have is the new one that they came out with, Ambient Volume 2. I think this is for light medium skin tones, okay? They have also one for light skin tones. Apparently, in the fall, they're releasing one for deep skin tones. That is the rumor from Hourglass, but these are beautiful products. If you have a light to medium skin tone, I would definitely say go Volume 2 because this one actually does work really good on my skin. If you're not into like that glowy setting powder and you want something just to set your face a little bit more matte, the airbrush powder from Charlotte is really the best. This is beautiful. I have it in 2 medium. It's the best color for me. You guys can see a little dent in there. You can tell I use this a lot. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. I use this when I want to be more mattified. So now going into the summer where I start to get a little oilier, I will start pulling this out a little bit more because I need that mattified look. During the winter, this one was working really, really nice because when I would go outside, I really wouldn't sweat. So that nice radiance would look really nice. But now this one's probably going to pop out a little bit more for me. The Hourglass product does not give me any bronze whatsoever. It gives me a little tint, but no bronze. I need to go in with a bronzer. So the bronzers that I love, guys, that are so, so, so good is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Guys, this is the best bronzer on the market. Like, honestly, amazing. The most beautiful bronzer, okay? They also sell it with the refills. So let's say this whole compact was too pricey for you, but you really want the bronzer. You can just buy the bronzer on its own. I believe Sephora does do that as well. So you don't have to buy the whole compact, which does bring up the price. Now, the one I wear is 3 tan. So it is the darker one. There was one that's like a 2 medium. That one doesn't look as good as on my skin as this one. This one literally gives me a beautiful tan look. I love this bronzer. It is amazing, but that is pretty pricey. I know not everybody's gonna want to spend the money on this bronzer. There is another option, and this was found, I just found this recently, and guys, this is good. This is good, okay? LYS, again, the same brand, has this bronzer that is insanely beautiful, and it reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury. I told you guys that in my first impression, and it does. It's a little lighter, but the bronze you get is beautiful. So I have it in the color Harmony Medium. Beautiful for my skin tone, amazing bronze. It has a lot of different color selection. So if the Charlotte is too pricey for you, this is where you need to try. You will love this bronzer. When it comes to blush products, honestly, I'm not like a huge blush person. I think I've told you guys this before, but I do have a few little blushes that I have been enjoying. So let's start off with the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is beautiful, guys, and this is pricey. So if you guys can get this at the sale and you guys want to try it, these are gorgeous. So this is the Cheek to Cheek blushes. They really are beautiful. The color that I love is the Walk of No Shame color. This is the one that I have. I love this. It literally looks amazing on my skin tone. It gives me like a mauvish blush color that's not like too much in your face. Beautiful, amazing. Don't know what else to say. Just really love it. Then the LYS blushes are really nice too. Now this doesn't have the most long wear to it, but for the summer, mixing this product with my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which is my tinted moisturizer, just looks so cool. It looks so beautiful because this color just reminds me of the summer. It's just like summer in a compact, you know? So this is a beautiful tone. It looks amazing on the skin. It doesn't last super, super long, but when it's on, it looks amazing. It has a really nice sheen to it, and this is a beautiful blush. And the color, this color, it's called Kindness, and it's amazing. So had to tell you about that one. The last blush I'm going to talk to you guys about is one that I just love this compact, okay? This is from Natasha Denona. This is the Love Cheek Duo. I love this compact. So you have the blush, which is a little shocking, but when you put it on, if you put it on with a sponge and then you kind of just like blend it onto your skin, it looks beautiful, especially if you have my skin tone, amazing. This highlight is just amazing. I love this highlight, guys. It's just so, so, so beautiful, okay? So yeah, this highlight is the best. This blush is beautiful. It's a compact that I've been reaching for a lot, and I mean, it's just adorable. And if you can get this on sale, totally worth it. This is gonna be a long video. I hope you guys have a snack, or you're putting me on pause and getting some water, because this is a lot. This compact from Charlotte Tilbury is so good, okay? So if you guys can get this on sale, it's already a good price because it's in one of these compacts, but these face palettes, these are good. So this is the Stoned Rose one, and it's the 5-minute face on the go from Charlotte. I love this. I love this. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. What I love about it is it's actually pretty versatile. I use these blushes a lot. Actually, it's the blush I have on today are these two blushes. I have used the bronzer. It does work good as a bronzer for me. The face highlight is very pretty, very subtle, but it looks really nice. I've used all of these products on my eyes, and I've created very beautiful, very light looks, but I just like this as a face palette. I think if you're looking for something to be a little bit more toned down, for something for every day, look at this. This is absolutely stunning, and the quality is amazing, and it's just a good palette, you know? Let's get into eyebrows. Benefit Precisely My Brow is my favorite brow product, okay? I used to be in love with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz until I found this. This is so good, guys. I don't even know. It's just amazing. So the color that I wear is 4. My strokes feel like they're thinner. They look a little bit more natural. I love the spoolie on this. This is a good brow product. And last year they had some that came in like duos that you could buy one packet that had 2 in them. This is so worth it. That's a good product. When it comes to lip liners, I just gotta say that the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lip liners are amazing. They're so, so good. I love the way that they feel on my lips. I love the long wear that they have. I have 2 colors, Julia and Naya, 2 beautiful, beautiful colors that I've mentioned before and that I truly, truly love and use a lot. Naya I actually used to line my lips today because of this really dark color. And yeah, these are great. Fantastic. So I'm going to finish this off with some eyeshadows and some lip products. So first, let's start with my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. I always include this one because if you are a beginner or if you're somebody looking for just that very easy, beautiful, effortless palette, there's really nothing like this palette. It's so beautiful. The quality is there. You create some beautiful soft looks with it, and I really love it. Like, it's beautiful. The other 2 that I want to talk about are 2 that are just kind of like, they're not the most user-friendly, but I feel like they're very interesting palettes, and both of them are limited editions. And if you can get them on sale and you can get them before they run out, I do think it would be worth it, especially if you're somebody who's an enthusiast into makeup, or if you're somebody who really loves to have like different kinds of products. The Celestial Divinity from Pat McGrath is a beautiful palette. It's not one that I grab every single day. It has amazing quality in it, but you know, the color selection is a little bit all over the place, but it's just really fun to have. I feel like it's just a really good all-in-one palette if you want to try Pat McGrath, but you want to have something cool from her that you can mix with maybe some of your other eyeshadows. I would say get this, because why get a neutral, easy to use palette from Pat when you might actually already have those? Get something like this that can throw in the fun. You got a lot of different metallics in there. You can play with this with another palette, and I just think it's worth it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful palette. The next one is one that is very selective. So this is only for the people who want to have color in their life, but they kind of just like don't want to buy a cheap, colorful palette. They want something quality. I definitely think that the new Natasha Denona Circle Loco is such a cool palette. Now, mine's rearranged. If you haven't seen my rearranged video, check it out, because we go over how I rearrange this to be a little bit more user-friendly. Beautiful palette. It gives me the color that I usually lack in a lot of other palettes, and I just put it out and I use it with other palettes. I don't use it all on its own because it's too much for my taste on its own, but I do love to mix it with other palettes and create some beautiful, beautiful looks. So color, this is a great palette for color. And honestly, I'm kind of a Natasha Denona snob lately. Like, I literally love her formula. And whenever there's a sale, it's like, I can't not tell you guys to pick up such a great formula. Natasha Denona has these middies. The middies are already $65, and then when you put the discount on top, you get them for a deal. The Glam palette is an amazing midi to have. I love this. You can actually create a look similar to what I have on today with this type of midi. I actually have the Viseart palette on, but this is very, very similar. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. It works amazing. The quality is astronomical. The Sunrise is also a beautiful palette. And my favorite from Natasha is the gold palette. And I just think that this is like an essential. Like if you want a really easy brown and gold palette that just goes with everything, and every time you create a look, you're going to be happy because it's just gorgeous. This palette has been like my baby. And every time I use her, I'm like, that's why I love you, you know? I'm gonna finish off the video with some lip products, okay? So I feel like my favorite brands of lipsticks right now have been two brands. Natasha Denona's I Need a Nude lip line is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So the color Allison is a color I grab for a lot. It also released a new color, Amorosa. It's one of my favorite colors, guys. I've mentioned this before, just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tone. It matches so many different eye looks that I just think it's so easy to use. The other one I want to talk about, I don't know if this is going to be available at Sephora by the time the sale happens, but Charlotte Tilbury is my other brand. And I just think that if you're going to get 20% off or 15% off, Charlotte is the way to go. Her lip products to me are the best on the market. Like no joke, the best on the market. So Nude Romance is her newest one, and this one I've been using so much. This is a beautiful color. It actually has a little bit of peach in it, and it's just stunning. Some of my other highly used ones are Nude Kate. Nude Kate is that nude color that you never knew you needed, but when you do a dramatic eye, like even the eye look I had today, I could have used Nude Kate and it would have just been beautiful. This is the color you don't wear if you don't have a really dramatic lid, because if you just wear it with like a bare face, you're gonna look crazy. You have to have that smoky, very seductive look on, and you put Nude Kate, it literally is the next level amazing. Then Very Victoria is also beautiful. One of my other favorite colors. Pillow Talk is the most iconic color that is just insanely beautiful. I'm gonna list all my favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick colors down below so you guys can check them all out. But all of the ones that I'm gonna list, I'm telling you, they look amazing on my skin tone. There's also a beautiful peachy one that is absolutely insane, and it's called BITCH Perfect, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful peachy color that Lexi destroyed it, that I might have to buy it again. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna end it here. I think we're gonna end it here. Everything I talked about, I will be linking down below. These are the products that I think would work on so many people. I literally went through my whole drawer looking. But yeah, let me quickly tell you guys, because a lot of you guys are probably looking at my lips right now. And since we're talking about lips, this is the lipstick from Fenty. So the color that I have on today is called PMS. That's a funny name. And I figured you guys might be wondering what it is. And it is a really, really awesome formula. I don't know too much about this formula because I haven't tried it that long, but yeah, I figured some of you guys might be interested in what I'm wearing, so it is also sold at Sephora. I hope I was able to give you guys some ideas. I hope this was helpful. I will be doing another video telling you guys the products that I am going to pick up, because you know I'm going to. Like, I already have a list going, so that video is coming next. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, and I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.